What's going on, everyone? I'm Encore. This is Tomorrow Never Comes, and this is my update on how well my picks fared in terms of UFC 274 and Crypto.com's fan voting bonus. Now, you guys can see here on the screen what the results were for 274, and we've got Rose Namajunas as number 1, Michael Chandler number 2, and Charles Oliveira number 3. Well, my picks were actually number 1 being Justin Gaethje. So not only did I get the positioning wrong, but I got the fighter wrong. And I'll tell you why I picked Justin Gaethje. I got caught up in this whole, half a pound overweight. Maybe there's something wrong with him, so Charles couldn't lose the weight. Listen, it's common sense. Charles is a more all-rounded fighter. And if it wasn't for that, Charles was a 100% pick for me. Maybe that's me saying that in hindsight because I chose wrong. But look, Justin Gaethje freaks out. He fights like an amateur when there's any kind of grappling threat. And so it's I don't know, it's strange that he does that, but he gasses himself out, and then once it goes to the ground, it's over. But having said all that, Charles, respect to him. It looked pretty good for anyone who was rooting for Gaethje in the beginning. Got knocked down twice, but it is what it is. So congrats to Charles. But Charles actually ended up winning the third position here, so $10,000 US dollars in Bitcoin. Second place here was Michael Chandler. I picked Michael Chandler, but I had him in I think I did have him in my second position. So I did get that one correct. That was a very interesting fight. Tony looked pretty good until he got the worst kick to the face I have ever seen. So respect to Chandler, and hopefully Tony's okay. But he looked pretty good before then. So I got that one right, bang on. The positioning, number 2, as well as who won. This first place is crazy to me. Absolutely crazy. Rose's fight with can't remember what her name is. Esperanza, I believe her name is. Probably the worst fight I have ever seen in my life. Actually, not probably. It is the worst fight I've ever seen in my life. No engagement. It was literally two people staring at each other the entire time. And look, respect to them. They're the ones in the cage. But in terms of, entertainment, in terms of actual competition, they did nothing. And so for her to be shocked that she lost, it's crazy. That's how you lost your belt, doing nothing. But hey, look, on the bright side, she got $30,000 worth of Bitcoin as the number 1 position. So I had Rose as number 3. Never expected her to win the way that she did in terms of this positioning and actually lose in the fight. So I never expected that. So this one was pretty off for me, and it's interesting because I had some other thoughts when I was making the picks, but we're gonna stick by them, right? So again, here the actual winning positions are Rose's number 1, Chandler's number 2, and Charles Oliveira's number 3. My picks were number 1 was going to be Gaethje, number 2 was Chandler, number 3 was Rose. So I got 2 out of the 3 winners right, just in the wrong positions, and only 1 in the right position. So overall, it's kind of interesting how this works, that even though you may lose the fight and it may be a terrible fight, it's literally a popularity contest is what's happening. So going to be interesting to see what moves further down the road in terms of, are the fans sticking with popularity, or are they going with the actual fight? It's going to be very interesting. So there you go. That was the result versus my actual predictions. We're still all right. Still doing all right. We'll see what the next big event is, and stay tuned. All right, guys. So again, this is the recap. Who won $30,000 in Bitcoin? First place. Second place got $20,000 in Bitcoin, and last place got $10,000 in Bitcoin. Let's see what your predictions will be for the next one. You guys will see mine, that's for sure. All right, guys. Remember, tomorrow never comes. Get in the game, and we'll see you in the next video. Oh, and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, either present or who are no longer with us. I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, happy Mother's Day. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.